up, what's good? It's your girl Michaela Janae, and today I am going to be unboxing my brand new camera with you guys. Recently with my Canon, I have been having some issues, and I prayed about it and I was like, Lord, bless me with so much. If it's time for me to get a new camera before it completely goes out on me, and I'll do it. I've been using that same camera since I was 16. My dad got it like years before, and I was just blessed to be able to use that to start off my YouTube career back then. He got that camera. I didn't know I was going to do YouTube when he got that camera. I think I was in like junior high school. So by the time I was ready to take that leap and I was mature enough to start YouTube, I was so blessed to already have a camera, and it has been working like a little steam engine ever since. It was such a great camera, such great quality to start off with, so I'll be forever thankful to him for allowing me to use that camera for so many years. And let me just tell you, it might not even be completely broken. I probably still will use it for certain things, because it's just I was using it and then it would just go black and it would completely like stop, and it started doing that like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to just purchase a second camera and go with it. And now I've even been doing more research, and I feel like I might try to put a newer SD card in my camera, because that's the thing too. I feel like even if my camera isn't completely broken, God wanted me to take more pride in my craft and in this YouTube channel to better understand what I'm using and what I'm doing. So recently I've had tripods break, I've had ring lights break, and I had to purchase and level up the things I am using for my craft. So right now I have a brand new tripod. This tripod was more than I ever thought that I was going to spend on the tripod, and it wasn't even nothing crazy. Like, most of my tripods for my phone and such was only $20. The last tripod that I got actually came with my dad's camera, so I didn't even pay for that one. It was free, it was very heavy duty, and it was sturdy. But this one right here, I was like, okay, let me level up, let me get something that is going to be really good and can last me a lot of years. So I invested in that, and then my camera started acting up, and I was like, oh Lord, these prices are crazy. But God made it work, and he made a way for me to get this camera, and I'm so thankful. Then, like I said, because I didn't have any knowledge of cameras or lenses or how to create better looking content, I thought just because it was clear that was good enough for me. But now I'm really getting interested in cameras, movie making, everything like that, because I was keeping SD cards for years. I have an SD card that I've had since I was 16, and I thought that was completely fine. But as I've been doing my research on YouTube, one woman was like, yes, I change SD cards every year, and I'm like, that might be the problem. So when it comes to my other camera, my Canon, I definitely am gonna buy a brand new SD card and put it in there and see if it works a little bit better. I watched like, must be like 48 hours worth of videos on this camera. This camera is the SONY ZV-E10. I was debating between this camera, the SONY ZV-1, and of course like the upper level A700s or whatever that is, A7, the ones that are like $2,000 to $3,000. I was debating on those also. I purchased this camera from QVC. You know I love me some QVC HSN because they have easy payments. I'm not gonna cap on here. I want everybody to get put on. If you are a content creator and you need a new camera and you might not have all of the money at the time, or you just want to spread out the payments to maybe build your credit on your credit card, or just to not get hit so hard with that big chunk of money, go with QVC and HSN, because I love an easy payment. So I got this camera from QVC. It came with the kit lens. I do plan on purchasing a new lens for it, because as I'm doing my research, everybody just says that there are so many other lenses that can make this camera 10 times better, and I definitely want to level up this channel and do way more for you guys. So if that means purchasing a new lens and the lenses are almost the same price as the camera, then I'm gonna save and do that, because I am moving into a season where I want to offer God my best in all these crafts and see where he takes me. This camera came in a few weeks ago, and the people was telling me that I had to get a special SD card. I have a 128GB Extreme Pro by SanDisk SD card. I ordered that off of Amazon. I also ordered a extra battery with this camera. Once again, from doing my research, I learned that this camera's battery goes really quickly, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna need extra batteries. For my last camera, I purchased extra batteries off of Amazon, but when I tell you I paid $12 for the extra batteries, and I didn't think about, hey, this no name brand battery could possibly fry my camera, I wasn't even thinking about that. So with this camera, I was more responsible, and like I said, trying to do everything unto God. I purchased Sony brand batteries, so I got a second battery for this camera, because now I know, you know, if the battery's going to go down, I need to have another one on standby. I might eventually even buy another battery just so I can have 3. But I like to have one charging, one in, so on and so forth. This camera is so light. Let me tell you, it is like light. It's way lighter than a Canon with better quality. This camera has like skin softening features. It has product display mode. So if I put something in front of the camera, it's gonna focus, and I've never had nothing like that before. This camera auto focuses. I've never had nothing like that before. I had to sit there and focus it myself. You guys know, because a lot of my videos were out of focus just by a smidgen, and it used to get on my nerves so bad. This camera can also connect to my phone with an app, to where I can see myself on the phone, make sure I'm looking good, because you know, even if I do look at the viewfinder, which this camera has a pop-out viewfinder, it's still so far away, and I don't need glasses, but I can't see that. Like, I can't see every small thing, so to have myself on my phone is just such a blessing. I can adjust the settings for my phone also, so that is amazing. I absolutely love that feature. I wanted that feature on my Canon, to be able to look and, you know, use your phone or my tablet or my computer as a monitor. So I do love that. You can easily see when you're recording, and then they said that they have like a continuous recording, so it'll never go out. Because, you know, in my previous camera and on my previous videos, I'd be like, oh, it stopped recording, it stopped recording. This camera should never stop recording. As long as my battery is charged, it'll never stop recording. So that's also amazing. I love that about this camera. I've even been doing my research and playing with settings to learn more about lighting and coloring. So I've still been playing with that and seeing what I like. So far so good. It looks really good right now, but I want to see what else I can do to just make these videos look better and record some hair tutorials for you guys and chats and all that type of stuff. So I can't wait to get more into it, especially now having a lighter camera. I can possibly vlog a little bit better once I get me like one of those handheld tripod thingies, the one that you can hold and wrap on and stuff. That's gonna be so fun. But I'm just using this time to better my craft and take more of an interest in what I'm creating, to see where God brings it. So I'm very excited to use it, purchase new lenses, see how it works, see how I can make the videos better overall. So I hope you all enjoy this little video and this little chat. I just want to share with you guys how God has blessed me, and share with you guys if you see a change in my visuals. It is because I have a new camera, and I'm so happy about that. I'll be leaving the link to this camera from QVC in the description box. Let me know if you have any questions about this camera, because even on Instagram I asked people, I'm like, what cameras are you using? Nobody responded, and I know I follow a lot of content creators, and I don't know if they just didn't see it, didn't want to share, but I'm trying to put y'all on for sure. This is what I use. This is the brand I use. This is what I'm going to start to develop for my content. I'm even going to start recording like some reels and take my pictures on this camera too. So I'm so excited to get into that. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and on Pinterest. I'll see you guys in my next video.